In this video, I'll guide you through how to create bank rules in Xero. Bank rules are a great way to automate your bank reconciliation so that repeating transactions are coded for you automatically. By the end, you'll know exactly how to set up a rule from start to finish so those regular payments and receipts are handled quickly and consistently. First, open your browser and go to Xero.com. Log into your Xero account as you normally would. Make sure you're in the correct organization if you manage more than one, because your bank rules are specific to each organization. Once you're in Xero, look towards the top of the screen and click on Accounting. This is where Xero groups most of the tools related to your financial records and reports. From that accounting menu, look for the option called Bank Rules and click it. This will take you to the main area where you can view, create, and manage all your existing rules. On the Bank Rules page, you'll see a list of any rules you already have. To create a brand new one, click Create Rule. Depending on your Xero layout, you may see options for different types of rules, such as spend money, receive money, or transfer. Choose the type that matches the transaction you want to automate. For example, if you're setting up a rule for a regular subscription you pay, you'd create a spend money rule. Next, you'll decide how the bank rule will be applied. This is where you tell Xero what to look for in your bank feed so it knows when to use this rule. Typically, you'll base this on details like the payee name, description, reference, or the amount. For instance, if a certain supplier name always appears in the bank description, you can have the rule trigger whenever that text appears. The more specific you are, the less likely the rule will accidentally apply to the wrong transaction, but avoid making it so strict that it never matches anything. After that, set the contact for this rule. The contact is the customer, supplier, or other party associated with the transaction. If it's a rule for a subscription or a utility bill, choose the supplier's contact. If the contact doesn't exist yet, you can create it here. Setting a consistent contact helps keep your reporting and contact history clean and easy to follow. Now, allocate the line items. This is where you choose which account in your chart of accounts the money should go to. For example, you might allocate a subscription to a software expense account or regular bank interest to an interest income account. If necessary, you can split the amount over multiple line items, such as part to an expense account and part to tax. This is especially useful for transactions that always have the same breakdown. Next, set the reference. The reference is what will appear on the transaction in Xero and can make searches and reports more readable. You might use something like the supplier name, subscription name, or any wording that helps you recognize the transaction later. Some users like to keep this short and consistent for cleaner reports. Then add the rule details. Give your bank rule a clear descriptive name so you can easily recognize it in your list later. You can also set options such as whether the rule applies to all bank accounts or only specific ones, and whether it should apply to the full amount or a portion of the transaction. Take a moment here to review everything you've entered so you're confident the rule behaves as expected. When you're happy with your setup, click Save. From now on, when a bank transaction comes in that matches the conditions you've defined, Xero will suggest this rule, making your reconciliation much faster and more consistent.